Hi guys,
Hi.
welcome back. It's day 9 of our 15 days of Disney. It's gonna stay 15, right?
Hopefully.
Okay, better stay 15. So it's day 9, and today we have a little bit of a
mixed day.
Yeah. So today was the only day where we both couldn't decide on what to actually do. He wanted to do one thing, and I was like, I really want to do this, and he didn't want to, he didn't want to do mine, I didn't want to do his, so today is going to be a whole list for him and a whole list for me. It's only a top 5 for each of us, so it's not going to be hopefully that long of a video, but yeah, so I hope you enjoy. Michael's top 5, why don't you go ahead and explain it?
My top 5 is top 5 Kingdom Hearts bosses.
Mm-hmm. Kingdom Hearts is a video game that mixes Disney and Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
So it counts. It counts. So it's one of our favorite video games. It's one of our favorite video games of all time. And so we really wanted to incorporate that into this list. So we did. So he's gonna start that off. So go ahead, Mike. What's your 5 favorite bosses?
My number 5 is the mysterious figure.
Brightness.
The mysterious figure from Kingdom Hearts 1. He was a secret boss, which I found one of the Hodor ones, leaning on the Hodor side.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just a good mix of a boss. And I felt like he was challenging at times, but then also pretty easy at times.
Okay, number 4.
Okay. My number 4 is Axel from Chain of Memories. He was one of the ones that me and Becky struggled with when we played.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, we had to redo a deck and that stuff.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is one of the toughest games if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because you get a deck of cards and you have to use those cards to fight. And that's the hardest thing in the world.
So,
but
and then we finally beat the game.
You finally got,
It was good to finally beat him.
Yeah. He was a good boss, though. Yeah. He's one of my favorite characters. Alright, number 3.
My number 3 is Roxas, the secret boss in... Well, not secret boss, the Cave of Remembrance. And
the
Data Battle.
Yeah, Data Battle.
In Kingdom Hearts 2.
Mm-hmm.
He was really challenging. And it was really fun, and it had some dialogue that kind of mentioned him.
Roxas is one of the characters, one of the fights that you actually get story and backstory with him, and that's really good.
Yep. My number 2 is the final boss from Kingdom Hearts 1, Riku. Wait, no.
Yeah, isn't that Riku?
Don't you know if I answer them right off though?
Yeah, but Riku is who you fight first.
So, Riku from Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh, that dog is really distracting.
Yeah, the dogs can get really
he was
loud.
Challenging if you couldn't find this one spot.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just a really fun boss fight.
He was actually, if you find this one spot in that boss fight,
he's fun.
After that. He can't hit you.
Yeah.
He'll do this one attack, and it could be the hardest attack. And it will literally probably either get you really close to death or kill you right in that fight, or just right in that moment. But if you can find a spot, there is one, this one spot, and you just hide in that spot, he can't hurt you. It literally cannot hit you. And it's funny because one of my friends was playing, and he played this before I did. We played at the same time, but I never truly beat the game. He did, and he didn't know about this spot, so he was really happy that I told him.
And my number 1 is a secret boss from Kingdom Hearts 2, the final mix version, Lingering Will.
Yeah.
He is
the toughest boss of all time.
The toughest boss. And we recently found out how to beat him.
Yeah,
jump and smack. We have not beat him yet, but I am going.
I haven't attempted it yet.
I am on my way.
I wanted to replay the game over again so I could get there. I could be on my way to doing it. I just can't. I just didn't want to just, attack him.
Yeah. And, he's the toughest boss, and I find him one of the most fun bosses in the game.
One of the best battles.
Yeah. And then also he's a recurring character.
Yeah, you get a little story with him.
Yeah,
I love him. When you find out who Larry Greenwell is, it's like one of the best. But yeah. Okay, so that was his. My top 5 has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts. I'm a book vlogger, you know? Like, I talk about books all the time. I might as well have a list of my favorite, you know, fairy tale retellings. So that's what I decided to do. Michael doesn't really read as much. He does read some, but he doesn't read as much. Yeah. And there was no way he could do a fairy tale retelling top 5 like I did.
I've never read a fairy tale.
No, you haven't. I have. You attempted to. You didn't like it.
Yeah.
I have, and I have a lot that I like, but these are the 5 that I chose. These are my favorites, so yeah. So my number 5 is The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell by Chris Colfer. Well, the Land of Stories series in its entirety, but I got the first book here. And this is all about, you know, this is a mix of fairy tales. It's all about these 2 twins who get stuck or pulled into the Land of Stories book and into the Land of Stories world, and you meet a whole variety of different, you know, characters. You meet Snow White and Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty, and, you know, like, it's everybody, like, all the Charmings, because everybody's named Charming. You meet Bo Peep and Red Riding Hood. I mean, it's just all a different variety of, you know, fairy tale characters, and they're all in this one book. And it's just amazing, and I absolutely love this middle grade series, and I highly recommend it if you haven't read it yet. It's really good. Then my number 4 is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Marissa Meyer is one of my favorite authors of all time. This is a Alice in Wonderland retelling, but it's really the origin story of the Queen of Hearts, and I absolutely love it. I'm not a huge fan of Alice in Wonderland, but I did really love this origin story, and I thought it was really well done, really well written. The story was amazing, and I really loved it.
Didn't Melissa Meyer make Cinder?
Yes. My number 3 is Cinder.
Of course it is.
Of course it is, right?
You would put them right next to each
They're
other.
all in my lap, so this can get really hard.
Do you want me to hold them?
Here, you hold that. Hold that. Put that away. Cinder is my number 3. It's really the whole series. I really love it. Cinder is Cinderella, then there's Scarlet, which is Red Riding Hood, Cress, which is Rapunzel, Winter, which is Snow White, and that's it so far. But I really love this series.
Other one, the evil one?
Oh, Fairest, which was the evil queen. Lavana.
Yeah, I attempted to read this.
Yeah, he attempted to read this one. This is one he attempted to read, didn't like it. But it's okay, because I absolutely loved it. And it's one of my favorite fairy tale retelling series.
It's your 3rd.
Yeah, it's my 3rd favorite. But I really love Marissa Meyer. She's an amazing author, and I really love the series. So, Cinder, I believe, is my favorite. I don't know. It does get really good. It continues to be really good. Cress is a lot of people's favorite, but Cinder is my favorite. I just really like Cinder.
My favorite's none of them.
Yeah, shut up. Number 2 is Lost in a Book by Jennifer Donnelly. This is a Beauty and the Beast. It's not really a retelling. It's more like, you can kind of call it like a companion to the actual, like, Beauty and the Beast series, like its actual book or the movie. Because it has all to do with Belle and, like, her time in the castle, like, when she's still, like, a prisoner. She still feels like a prisoner. Her and the Beast haven't really gotten along well, and this is all, like, in that moment, and she finds a book, and, she escapes into that book for a while, going back and forth. Again, she still feels like, sort of like a prisoner in the castle, so her and the Beast aren't really on good terms, but they start to be, and they just really grow as people, and I really love it. And again, you can count this as like a companion to this story. So it was so good. It was so good. I absolutely loved it. That's why I saw my number 2. So my number 1 should come as no surprise to any of you. if you've seen my channel before. And that is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. This is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, it would be a number one.
The whole series, the trilogy as a whole is my favorite. But, like, the second one would be my absolute favorite. Though that is a Hades and Persephone retelling. Whereas this one is a Beauty and the Beast. I still love Sarah J. Maas. She's my favorite. She's, like... she's queen, okay? She's amazing. And she's one of my favorite authors of all time. I'm just hooked on her. And I'm hooked on her series. I'm hooked on her writing, her characters. And I just love it. That's why it's my number one. The second one is my favorite, though, in the whole series. But I'm putting this in there. So, yeah.
I don't know.
That's it. That is our list for today.
2 lists.
Yeah, we had 2 different ones, but it's okay.
Tomorrow it should be back to normal.
Yeah, after this, it's all back to normal. We all have the same list, or the same topic to talk about. It's just today, this one became a little, crazy.
Wave.
But thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time. Bye.